Friends, today we are talking about a fascinating military development from Canada, one that shows how even older warships can be transformed into modern, high-tech naval assets. Canada's Royal Canadian Navy operates the Halifax-class frigates, a fleet of warships that were first introduced in the early 1990s. At that time, they were considered state-of-the-art, but in military technology, 30 years is a very long time. Over the years, these frigates have gone through several upgrades, but now Canada is taking a big leap forward, integrating advanced shipborne drones directly into their operations. Now, why is this important? In modern naval warfare, drones have become a game-changer. Unlike traditional helicopters that frigates carry, drones can fly longer, patrol further, and gather intelligence without risking human lives. They can be deployed quickly, controlled remotely, and, depending on their payload, can carry cameras, sensors, or even small precision weapons. According to Canadian defense sources, the plan is to deploy rotary-wing unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, on these frigates. These are not the small quadcopters you see in hobby stores. These are large, military-grade drones capable of operating in harsh weather, carrying advanced surveillance equipment and staying in the air for hours. So what will they actually do? The drones will primarily be used for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR. That means spotting enemy ships or submarines before they come close, tracking suspicious vessels, and even monitoring maritime zones where illegal fishing, smuggling, or hostile activity could be happening. They could also provide targeting data for ship-based weapons, meaning the frigate can engage threats much more accurately. This upgrade comes as global tensions at sea are rising. From the South China Sea to the Arctic, and from the Mediterranean to the Black Sea, navies are relying more on unmanned systems to expand their capabilities. For Canada, which has to protect one of the largest maritime zones in the world, this is a strategic necessity. The Halifax-class frigates are the backbone of Canada's Navy, and giving them eyes in the sky 24/7 changes the game entirely. But there's also a broader message here. Integrating drones into older ships is a cost-effective way to modernize without building new warships from scratch. A brand new frigate could cost billions of dollars and take years to build, but adding drone capability to existing ships can be done faster and at a fraction of the cost while still keeping them relevant in today's high-tech battlefield. And friends, this is not just about technology, it's about geopolitics. Canada operates closely with NATO allies like the US, UK, and France. These allies are also heavily investing in unmanned naval systems. By upgrading the Halifax-class frigates, Canada is making sure its Navy can operate seamlessly in joint missions, whether that's hunting submarines in the North Atlantic, escorting supply ships, or participating in international patrols. Of course, there are challenges too. Deploying large drones from ships requires specialized landing and takeoff systems, secure communication links, and trained operators. The drones also have to integrate with the frigate's existing radar, sonar, and combat systems. But Canadian defense officials are confident these upgrades will be completed smoothly. In short, this move signals a shift in naval warfare. We are entering an era where the combination of manned warships and unmanned drones will dominate the seas. The Halifax-class frigates, which were once cutting-edge in the 90s, are now set to become high-tech hybrid war platforms, ready for the challenges of the 21st century. So, the next time you hear about Canada's Navy, don't just think of old warships patrolling the ocean. Think of them as drone carriers, a symbol of how even aging fleets can be reinvented for modern warfare. This is the future of naval power, and it's already here.